It is now time for the Suspense 10 to pick NFL Week 11. And now here is your host, the Suspense 10. Hey guys, it's the Suspense 10 here, and today I know I'm a little scoot over just a little bit. That's because I want you to see the Clay Matthews there. And so anyway, wait, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I seem to be getting a phone call. Yeah, what's up? Oh, it's just a random fan. Yeah, what's up? Why do you people want me to do a video with my dad? Fine, I'll ask him, but I'd like to do that off camera though. Cause, yeah. Alright, I will ask him. Trust me. But you're what? How do you know if I ask him or not? I have cameras in my house. Well then, I'll have to find those and take those down later. Alright, goodbye. What a creep. But yeah, I'll see if my dad wants to do these NFL picks with me or not, so we'll check on that. Hey guys, it's the Suspense 10 here, and today I got my dad to do this. Yeah!
Hey, how's everybody doing out there today?
Alright, so I'm gonna do my picks with them and a little competition. I'm gonna totally cheat him.
First, before we go into football picks, want to give props out to the Chicago Cubs. Hey, they won 3 out of those 4 awards for the National League. Got to give props to my boy Jake Arrieta winning
he's watching this.
Winning the Cy Young Award, and Chris Bryant for winning Rookie of the Year, and then of course the all-powerful Joe Madden for winning the Manager of the Year. Hey, it was a great year. I'm looking forward to next year. But anyway, enough with baseball. That's 165 days away. Let's get on with football.
Yeah, like any of the Cubs are actually watching this.
Well, they might. You never know.
Yeah, it's true.
They got nothing better to do.
Alright, so our first pick here is Titans at Jaguars. Honestly, who cares? 2 teams that are terrible. But I'm going to go with the home team, Jaguars.
Well, you're looking at what's known as the Toilet Bowl, and I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars as well, since they are at home. Go with the home team.
Alright. Next one. Raiders at Lions. Now, the Raiders did pull off a win against the Packers at Lambeau.
You mean the Lions pulled out a win?
Yes, that's what I meant. The Lions did pull off a win against the Packers at Lambeau. But honestly, they're still a terrible team. Even though they're at home, Oakland with a way better record. I'm going with the Raiders.
I second that. I second that argument. The Lions aren't that good to pull off 2 wins in a row.
Okay.
And next game we have is Atlanta and Indianapolis. Well, I think Atlanta's back on the winning track. Playing in Atlanta at the Georgia Dome, going to be a big game. Matty Ice is going to be on fire. I'm going to go with Atlanta.
I'm going to second that. I'm going to go with the Colts on this one. They've been up and down.
Well, the only thing is with the Colts is you don't have big number 12 playing for him. He's out on injured reserve. You got the relic, Matt Hasselbeck, playing, so we'll see if he can pull out some
magic. He's going to pull off a good one. Next up, we got the Jets and the Texans. I'm going to go with the Jets. I don't think the Texans can really pull this one off. The Jets have a better record, and I don't think J.J. Watt will do that good.
I'm thinking Watt will have a spectacular game. They're always tough at home. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Houston Texans for this game.
The Buccaneers at the Eagles. Now, the Buccaneers may be 4-5. Actually, they're tied with a record of 4-5. The Eagles may be at home, but they're not going to win this football game. It'll be close, but Tampa Bay will come on top.
I tend to disagree. Tampa Bay just doesn't have... They just don't have the weapons that Philadelphia does, although it's very close as far as weaponry. But I think if Philly gets a slight edge, plus I go with the home team on this one, Philadelphia.
Broncos at Bears. And I'm going to go with the Bears on this one because, first of all, Peyton Manning ain't playing. Osweiler isn't that good. And the Bears are at home. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going with Jay Cutler and the Bears.
Well, Jay Cutler just set the Bears record for all-time touchdowns last week, so Bears at home, yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Bears as well.
Okay. Rams at Ravens. I'm going to go with the Rams on this one. They're a way better football team than the Ravens. And the Ravens did win the Super Bowl a couple years ago, but they haven't been shining since then. So.
Well, kind of like the Packers, the Ravens are in kind of the same boat. You've got their great quarterback, but unfortunately he just doesn't have the supporting cast. You don't have Ray Lewis anymore. You don't
Or Rice.
or you don't have Ray Rice. So Joe Flacco just doesn't have anyone to throw to. So I'm gonna have to go with St. Louis myself.
Cowboys at Dolphins. Finally, Romo is back. I think, right?
Romo's back, and I believe Des Bryant is back too. Bryant was actually back last week, so I'm looking for. Normally, if those two weren't playing, I would say Miami, but with Des Bryant and Tony Romo coming back, I'm thinking they're going to be back with a vengeance. I'm saying Dallas.
Same here. Redskins at Panthers. I'm going to go with the Reds. I'm kidding. I'm going to go with the Panthers. They're a dominant football team. Redskins aren't showing much this year, unlike usual years. Well, somewhat like that.
Well, Cam Newton is having an MVP season. You're looking at probably between him and Tom Brady being probably the top candidates for MVP. I'm going to go with Carolina on this one. Lights out.
Right. The Chiefs at the Chargers. The Chiefs are terrible, just like the Lions. And Chargers are terrible, not Chiefs. Chiefs, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Guys.
Chiefs are starting to surge at the right time. You've got Alex Smith going up against Ron Rivers, and I see Alex Smith come out on top on this one. I think Andy Reid's got some tricks up his sleeve, and I think he's going to unleash them on the Chargers.
49ers at Seahawks. Now, I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one. The Seahawks, I'm sorry, Seahawks fans, but they're not making the playoffs this year. They haven't been as dominant as past years, and they may have the 12th man on their side, but they're not going to win this football game.
Well, I'm in agreement that the Seahawks probably will not make the playoffs. They might limp in possibly, but I highly doubt it. But they still have Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson can work magic, and he's more of a quarterback than Colin Kaepernick is, so I'm going to go with Seattle on this one. 12th man is going to bring it.
All right. Green Bay Packers at Minnesota Vikings. I never turned my back on the Packers. And even though they did lose to the Lions, I know them. They're not going to lose 4 games in a row. I'm going to see the Packers come on top in this one, but it will be a close one.
Well, you've got first place in the NFC North on the line. The Packers had a horrible showing against the Lions last week, and they illustrated how badly they miss Jordy Nelson. They really have no one to get down the field to stretch the field.
And when they do, they can't get open.
And receivers are not able to get open, and when they do, they drop passes. You got Randall Cobb, probably one of the most prolific receivers in the NFL, and has not been making the catches. He's dropped 5 balls in the last 2 games, so hard to really bet against the Packers. I'm a Packer fan through and through, diehard Packer fan, but I'm also a realist. I'm going to say Vikings at home are going to come out on top, but it will be close.
Haha, that's funny, Dad. Cincinnati Bengals at Arizona Cardinals. Now, obviously, an 8-0 team lost to the Texans. I can't go with them on this one. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, the home team, but it definitely will be a close game.
Well, and I'm not completely sold on Carrot Top Andy Dalton yet, although he's starting to shine, but he is yet to become the caliber quarterback of Rodgers, Romo, maybe not Romo, but Brady or Cam Newton. I'm going to go with Arizona on this one. Carson Palmer and Eric or Fitzgerald are going to be they're going to pull off the big air show, I think, on this one.
Finally, Bills at Patriots. I'm going to go with the Bills on this. I'm kidding. I'm going to go with the Patriots. Patriots have been really dominant that last year and this year. 9-0 team. Very good football team. I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with the Patriots as well. I mean, it's going to be lights out. You're looking at the Patriots once again chasing perfection, and I'm betting at least one of these games, another scandal will come about. Maybe this time Tom Brady will overinflate the balls this time.
That's what you did there. Well, that was the picks. Like the video if you want to see more of him. If you don't, who cares?
Yeah, that's Ben and Jim on football, and we'll see you next week. Have fun.
It's Ben and the Suspense 10. It's Jim and the Suspense 10. You always call me by my YouTube name.
Okay, Suspense 10. The Suspense 10 dude over here and myself are out, and enjoy the games.